Here we'll be talking about support and resistance as well as market key levels. Support occurs when falling price stops, right? This is a falling price. Let's use this level. You got price falling at this point, it stops, right? When falling price stops and begins to rise, it stops at this level. We can tell that price failed to continue its sales at this point. It stopped at this level, then begin to rise. So at this point, we can say support has occurred, and resistance occurs when rising price. We got a rising price at this point. You got a rising price at this level. You can tell that price is rising at this point. It stopped at this zone. Like price failed to continue its bullish move to the upside at this level. It failed to continue its bullish move to the upside. It stopped at this level. Right, change the direction and begin to fall. So at this point, we can say that resistance has occurred, and key levels are simply horizontal support or resistance areas. This basically means that there are levels at which price was reacted on as a support and as a resistance. We'll come to that. So here on our screen, we can tell that we got a level of support and resistance identified. This level of support and resistance can be used to our advantage to predict possible buy and sell zones in the market. Right, we can be able to predict that if price is to come back to this same level of support, we're likely to get price buy from it, which price did at this point. We can tell that price was selling to the downside. We got a falling price at this point, so this falling price stopped. We didn't get a continuation of the sales at this zone. It stopped, then price began to rise back to the upside. So support has also occurred at this point as well. So we've been able to use a past level of support to predict a future level of support at this level. We got the same thing happen at this point. Price was selling, right? It stopped at this zone and begin to rise to the upside. So if you can be able to identify these levels properly, you can be able to predict that if price is to come back to the same level, it's reversed from. If a falling price is to come back to the same level, it's reversed from. You're likely to get price change its direction back to the upside, which we got at this point. You got a falling price at this zone, right? You got a falling price, and you can tell that this falling price stopped at the same level. This falling price stopped at this same level and begins to rise back to the upside. And coming to resistance level, there are levels at which a rising price stopped, right? We got a rising price at this point. It stopped at this zone and begin to change the direction back to the downside. So being able to identify this level and predict that if you can get another rising price, is likely to stop on that same level the previous rising price stopped at. Like we got a current rising price at this point, right? So we can be able to predict that this same rising price is likely to stop on this same level, then reverse to the downside for the sales, thereby giving us our sell zone at this level. We can be able to take our sell trade at this point by predicting the sales on a previous level of resistance which we got at this zone. This level of resistance can be identified on any time frame. It can be identified on the 4-hour time frame, right? It can be identified on the 5-minute time frame, the 15-minute time frame. We can see that we got a level of support at this point as well on the 15-minute time frame. Right, we got a level of support here and a level of resistance at the zone. So these support and resistance levels can be identified on any time frame, the 1-minute time frame as well. Let's go to the 1-minute time frame to tell that you can be able to identify this level of support and resistance on them. So we got a level of support at the zone. We got a falling price at this point. We got a falling price at this zone, stopped at this point, then changed its direction to the upside. The same thing happened at this point. We got a falling price at this level which stopped at this point, then reverse direction back to the upside. So this level of resistance can be spotted on any time frame, but the higher the time frame, the stronger these levels are. You can tell that we didn't get much buys on the test of this level of support, to tell you that lower time frame level of support and resistance are kind of weaker. And we can see that on the 4-hour time frame, we got a level of support at this point which got tested multiple times. Let's identify this level of support. We got a level of support at this zone. You can see that we got the first sell on this level as a support. A falling price at this point, it stopped here, reverse direction back to the upside. Another falling price at this point, stopped here, reverse direction to the upside. We got about 3 solid reversal on a test of this support level to tell you how strong higher time frame support and resistance levels are. And you got a resistance level at this zone, right? We got the first reaction on this level as a resistance, right? A rising price at this zone, it stopped, then reverse direction back to the downside. A resistance has been formed. Under rising price here, reverse direction on that same level, then sold to the downside. We got the same thing at this point, the same thing at this zone. So higher time frame levels tend to be stronger than lower time frame levels. That's what I've come to understand over the years of trading support and resistance levels. So coming to key levels, what are key levels? The horizontal price levels at which market reacted on as a support and as a resistance. So we got a key level at this point, we got a key level at this zone, and you can tell that market reacted on this level as a support here, a support at this zone, got broken resistance
at this point. So this is a key level probably. And when you move our chart, you can tell that price reacted on this same level as a key level, right? Let's check to confirm. Yeah, so you can see at this point that price reacted on this level as a support on this level. Remember, this was an identified historical key level, right? This was an identified historical key level. We got price reacted on this level as a support, resistance at this zone. And when we check, you can still see that price reacted on the same level, this key level, as a support at this point. So being able to identify these key levels properly will give us an edge in the market. You can still see that price reacted on this level as a resistance, a support here, right? A resistance at this point. And currently price is trading below this key level. So if price is to move to the upside from this current price level, you're likely to get a reaction from this level as a resistance. So that's what's behind key levels and support and resistance levels. So that's what's behind key levels and support and resistance levels. Learn to identify them properly. You'd have an edge in the market. Learn to identify them properly. Trust me, you have an edge in the market. So that's it, guys. Smash the like button and drop a good comment on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And to my returning viewers, I appreciate the support for this engaging my videos. It means a lot, guys. Let's do more and have enough today. Peace.